see. The lions roar, echoes wild and free.
Young lions rise with hearts unbound. In every sound, the future is found. Embrace your dreams, let them take flight. With all your might against the night. Believe and see, you are the flame. In every name you rise, acclaim. For you are the future, bright and true. In all you do, YPG is in you. In a land where dreams were once denied, young lions rose with spirits undenied. Through strength and Ubuntu, they grew bold. Their stories told in voices old. Like lion cubs, they learned to strive. In the darkest hours, they came alive. From Soweto streets to the fields of green, in every step, their spirits keen.
Through sharpest cries and freedom song, they stood as one, their hearts beat strong. Each step they took, their heads raised up high, beneath the skies where dreams don't die. With voices strong, hearts afire, they grasp the torch, ignite desire. The lion rises bold and grand, in youthful hands, their hopes stand.
Through the trials faced both near and far, they conquered doubt, they raised the bar. The lion roars against the night, claims the light in fearless flight.
For the trials come and trials go, the lion spirit continues to grow. In South Africa's heart, land and sea, the lions roar, echoes wild and free.
Young lions rise with hearts unbound. In every sound, the future is found. Embrace your dreams, let them take flight. With all your might against the night. Believe and see, you are the flame. In every name you rise, acclaim. For you are the future, bright and true. In all you do, YPG is in you.
Hey, vibrant community, welcome to Bible Club. The show that's your portal to good vibes, laughter, and invaluable life lessons. How's everyone doing, Vibe Tribe? We've curated an extraordinary experience for you today. From wisdom-packed moments to captivating interviews, grab your favorite snacks, get comfortable, and let's embark on a journey of positive vibes together. We're unraveling essential life lessons, sharing stories that resonate, and who knows, there might be a surprise or two that'll leave you inspired. You know what time it is? It's time to take off. Buckle up, Vibe Tribe, because the Vibe O'Clock starts now.
Hello, YPG fam. We are back with one more Vibe O'Clock.
What's good, Vibe Tribe? Or Jush Tribe? Whatever you want to call it. I think Jush Tribe
Yeah,
works.
no, it's Zush. We have abolished the word vibes.
Vibe. But then you guys call yourself the House of Vibes.
Yeah, you know. But I know people are watching me now, and I must pretend I'm behaving.
Well, what's up, everybody? It is that time of the day. It is the Vibe O'Clock.
So this is time they should get the link. Facebook,
Yes.
YouTube, share with their friends.
Yes.
What is Vibe O'Clock without them?
What is Vibe O'Clock without any of us? What is the Vibe O'Clock without the YPG? It's just a time. It's a time where an hour will pass by, nothing happens. But the whole country, sometimes even the world, tunes in at 7 p.m. because they know the zhuzh. It's all here.
Yeah, we have got it. So let's give you guys some times to send the links, to share, to tell your friends, to tell even the goggles, send to everybody. So it's Vibe O'Clock. It's open for everyone.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend who will tell a friend about a friend that there's the Vibe O'Clock now going on.
Yeah, I'm sure that soon here in the comments, I'm going to see something coming from other countries as well.
You never know. I remember last week we had someone from Brazil commenting on the live here.
That wasn't me.
We don't know.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to play just one of our videos. It's the time for you to share with your friends. See you now.
Why the YPG? How do I even explain this? I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could, I would write a song about it. Or maybe even rap about it. But instead, I'm going to do a spoken word about it. Why the YPG? This question gets me so excited. And I hope that maybe through these words that you may get enlightened. Enlightenment, that's one of the things that this family is about. They didn't just revive my vibe, they helped revive my life. I used to be a sheep waiting for slaughter. Don't get me wrong, in the eyes of the world I still am. But the new script I abide by handed me an armor to which no weapon formed against me can prosper. Why the YPG? I got a better question. Why not the YPG? A place of joy, peace, and vibes. A place where we got so much truth, we don't need the lies. A place where I don't need to carry a piece of myself, but I am taught to walk with a peace within myself. A place where we got so much joy that it radiates from a distance. That even on your darkest day, you couldn't dare to resist it. Look, rhymes aside, the YPG is my family. And I have mentors and members that will always check up on me on a daily. Yeah.
We are back. Uncle Vina and I, we were here talking 7 o'clock on a day of Saturday. What would you be doing if you were not tuning us in the Bible clock?
You know, we gave you a reason to have something to do. Not saying that you guys don't do anything. Please don't get me wrong. Don't throw stones at me. It's not my intention. But we gave you a reason, a juji reason, for you to do something different, which is to tune into the Bible clock. So if it weren't for the Bible clock, what would you be doing at this time of the day, 7 p.m.? What would you be doing at this moment?
And you know, interesting fact, you know, if someone is able to spend data on you, it shows that they respect you, man. We don't just spend data on nothing.
Nah, it's love. It's love for the YPG.
It's true love, man. We can't contest that. So let's get the comment section to see what our friends, our family is saying about now. What would they be doing?
Wait, Shaga, what would you be doing?
Man,
we want to know from you, since you brought the question up to me and to everybody else.
Yo,
what would you be doing 7 p.m.?
You know, the time at that point, I actually I don't know, man. I would definitely be thinking of the YPG tomorrow if it was not for the Bible clock. Yeah, most definitely I'll be planning, you know, the very few details that they left for the last day before we... For those who don't know, the YPG Hangout is a preparation. Uncle Vin and I, we have met several times during the week, like, hey...
Just to talk.
Yeah, what's going to happen there? What's the plan for this weekend? So most definitely, I would be thinking what's going to be done tomorrow.
Sibabalwe says, are you sleeping? Wow. Are you sleeping, my friend? I read that wrong. I thought you would say, I would be sleeping. But here, Sanali Siwe does say that. Sanali Siwe says, honestly, I'd be sleeping. Emilia says the exact same thing. If it weren't for Bible clock, I'd be sleeping. And ironically, Beliwe says the same thing. Honestly, would be busy sleeping.
Yo. So now we have two things. We're able to keep them awake. They're not sleeping. That's another thing, man. To keep you awake, and it must be something very important. And on top of that, they are spending that on us. Okay, YPG is a true love. I think we can finish it here now.
That's true love. It really is true love. And Sandra says, I'd be eating.
Man, it sounds more like YPG than sleeping, you know?
This is a YPG member. Hold on. This is the answer This is the answer. Hold on, I lost it. I can't believe I lost it. Where is it? Where is it? Heather, where are you? Where are you? Probably preparing for Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, we're in the same WhatsApp group.
Especially for the hangout guys, because you're pressure.
I think that everybody should have an experience of preparing for the hangout, you know.
You know, calling your nation members, stressing out if you're going to have 35 or 50 in your nation.
Yo, more especially when those type of challenges they drop, like if you don't have a certain number of youth in your nation, you're gonna get your score frozen or some
minus.
Yeah, minus. That's the top one, man.
The word of the YPG, minus.
Or when we drop those challenges, if your nation is not more than 50 members, you lose all the points.
You know, it's crazy. No, it's crazy. Zugisani says here, I could be preparing for tomorrow since it's Sunday or meditating. Very good, very good. It's always good to be ready for Sunday, you know, the day where you come to the YPG, the day even to spend time in the house of God. It is super important. You don't just rock up, you prepare yourself for it.
Yeah, and preparation is everything. You know that some people, they may even say, oh, the day was not so good, but at times just ask, did you prepare for the day of today, or you just you decide to wake up and let's see how it goes.
So true. Melissa says here, I would be eating or sleeping. I don't want to lie. I'm very sleepy right now, but Bible clock all the way. 100% sure. All the way vibe o'clock. Asanda says, I would be studying. Kushubile, guys. Yeah, no shame. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Especially for our matric fam. But this is another YPG member right here. Bunny, shout out to you for this one here. I'd be calling the other YPG fam, reminding them about the hangout tomorrow. And in special tomorrow, we have our mega hangout, which is going to be something
It's
big.
going to be lit.
It's going to be super big.
I am sure.
So Shaka, what do you have in store for us today?
Well, actually, we have in the same subject, which is a vast subject of this last Wednesday. We're talking about the 7 o'clock, where, like they said, some of them, they would be sleeping, some others would be eating or just resting, watching something, I don't know. And we have transformed. This time it was just a free time for many, has become the Bible clock, where during the week, I'm sure that some of them, they are eager to see the Bible clock. When is it going to be? They wish that time to come. Mm-hmm. And it shows, you know, this week I went to one school. We did an interesting thing there. I told one of the guys, I called and I said, look, before coming here, my friend and I, we bet that I said to him he could not make you laugh. And he told me he could make you laugh. So while he was talking to then another YPG member, obviously we agreed about that. He was passing by and he was like talking on the phone. Then he crossed in front of him, between him and the students, and everybody was like, what's this guy annoying? Then I shouted at him like, shut up, man.
I don't believe you said that.
I did.
Yo.
Everybody, like they were laughing. I was losing. Then they literally stopped. They looked, and we were talking to them about the power we have to transform things in our surrounds. Everybody was paying attention. Was cool. They were liking. They were enjoying. The guy was impersonating some people. The moment I shouted, the environment changed. Mm-hmm. That's what we call from a lemon to a lemonade. That's what we talk about, transformation. And I'm sure that, as they said, they would be sleeping. And we love sleeping. But let's be sincere. When you oversleep, what do you gain with that?
I hear you. You don't gain anything. You know, Shaka, you're reminding me of a question I asked. Have you ever had that moment where you had a good day? Everything was just going fine until you came across that one person who did that one thing that just turned it around. Have you ever been in that situation?
Yeah.
Have you been in that situation in the comment section? You had a good day, you woke up, everything was fine, you were on top of the game until you encountered that one moment or that one event or that one human being which maybe changed the whole mood of your day.
And at times, not only of the day, but of the week. There are certain things that they happen, and though the person goes to bed in like new day, but not new things, it's just the same mood of yesterday due to the problems and the things that they happened to them. And it just shows us, if someone just have the power to make your day worse, why can't I have the power to make someone else's days better?
That's so true. You know, we have the power in our hands to sort of set the day for everyone and for ourselves. We don't know what everyone is going through. We don't know everyone's situation. Some people, you know, they woke up and they just had a terrible week, and then we come with that one word that just buries them even more. It happens at times we even say it out of innocence and we don't even know what the person's going through, and we need to be careful of such things. Sometimes it's those jokes, those remarks, you know, we say something and we don't know that that joke actually harms someone.
We don't know how strong our words can be. You know, it reminds me of a day. This one girl, we were going out with the YPG projects, you know, letting people know about the projects that we have. And when I met this girl, she literally told me, I don't want to talk to you. And for 1 second, I don't know why, I just looked at her and I said, everything's going to be all right. This girl, she fell on the floor in tears immediately. I remember it wasn't here, but it was in an area like Johannesburg CBD. Those who know Johannesburg CBD, you know how busy it is. People were passing all over, and we sat down in the pavement. And I think we spoke for like 15 minutes. And just imagine if when she tells me to be quiet or whatever, I would just, pay back.
Yeah.
What would be the day of that person? How would it end? And obviously, I'm not going to share, but the girl, she was being through hell and back. And it shows the amazing power with human beings. They have to transform. We see it in everywhere we go. It's like at school. I don't know if it ever happened to one of them. There is that one teacher that likes to shout at everybody. But at a certain day, you come in, you decide to say, good morning, teacher. How are you doing today? You change the mood of that person, man. And even if it doesn't happen at first, but you keep it, sooner or later, you're going to end up changing the way that person sees even you and the others in your surrounds. I don't know if it ever happened to you, like coming across such a situation with someone that you gave a word, and that word made a huge difference. It ever happened to you? I think it's a good time to share some experiences in our comment section. And I see this picture you.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm just cooking something here, guys. Don't mind me. It's not that I'm disconnected here. I just remembered something really, really interesting, which I'm going to share in a bit. But I think it's worth mentioning. Have you ever been in that situation where you've changed someone's mood? Maybe they even come to you and say, you know what? After those words, I feel grateful for what you said, because I'm better now. I'm good. I'm in a happy place. If you have been in that experience, what was it like? Share in the comment section. Like, how did you feel? Was it gratifying? Did you feel good? Like you made a difference in someone's life?
Oh, I think that's such a good one.
Let me put it on here for you, Shaka.
You know that people, they have some problems with Mondays. Mondays, it's...
Oh, that famous word, the Blue Monday.
Yeah, the Blue Monday. So when you enter your office Monday morning and everything just turns sour. And the funny fact is Monday has 24 hours as much as any other day. It's just a common day like any other day. And we have just tagged Monday as the Blue Monday, the bad day. I'm just thinking of what's your observation about this picture, Uncle?
No. Don't leak the picture yet.
No. I'm
Shaka.
not saying anything. I just wanted them to be curious, because I'm right now looking at this picture.
Relax, Shaka. We're getting there, guys. Really, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just want to set this up for you guys because this is a very interesting perspective to look at on the subject of turning lemons to lemonade, and we need to start being considerate. We need to start being, attentive to how people are in certain situations. Peliwe says, I've been in that situation before. I don't dwell on the negative side. Always look at things in a positive way. It all starts in your mind. If you tell yourself you will have a great day, then you will. But if you say you'll have a bad day, then it happens. That's so true. The way things happen, we need to react to it. We need to always be the one to react to people's negative words, people's, insults. Sometimes they'll mistreat us. Sometimes they'll talk bad about us. And our reaction also defines how things will be. So that's something to also think about. Zugisani says, I've came across of that situation at school where we were about to write exams in the morning, 8 o'clock, but our teacher gave us a strange attitude without a reason. I was so emotional without a lie. And you know what's interesting? These tiny things, they bother us, Shaka. Have you ever been bothered when someone just doesn't greet you? You go with a smile, everything, and then that person just like mises you. Have you ever been in that?
It actually happened today. Today, I went to a hospital today. I needed to go visit someone. And, there was this guy at the reception. He was so cool. He greeted us. He was kind. But as we turned, my wife and I, we were together. And as we turned to this one nurse, we greeted her. He like, hey, good morning. How are you doing? And it's like she looked at us. I don't know if we look strange. Do I look strange, man? I don't think. And she just bypassed us. But the thing is, I've realized how mood is contagious.
Yes. Those people, you say one, if you've ever been in a queue and someone complains and then you start listening to the conversation at the back, everybody starts complaining because of that one person. Like, no, this queue is so long, these people aren't serious. And then everyone starts talking about the exact same thing. I think I'm ready to show the picture now. I think I'm ready. So, I came across this picture once, and I want to share this with everyone. What do you see here, Shaka?
Well, you have a lot of options here, né?
Yeah, tell me.
You have a lot of options. So, I see in a moment that for someone, imagine someone sees this situation from a point of view where the snake can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
The decision taken by this man could look so evil while the person does not see the whole picture of the situation. And okay, I've got my thoughts on that. I just want some of them to share. At first, I've got something very special thought about this one, but I want to get into the comment sections to see what they think about this one.
What do you guys think about this picture? If you were to explain about it, if you were to tell me what it means to you, how would you interpret this picture? I want to know from you guys in the comment section. Like, take some time and look at it, analyze it, and ask yourself, what does this picture represent? What's going on here? In this picture, we have a lady who is falling off of a cliff, not a clip, English. There is
Not
a
English today.
boulder that is on this guy's back, and in between the two of them, there is a snake. What does this mean? Tembelihle says here that they both will die. Okay, that is true because as it stands, if he lets go, she dies. And there is a boulder crushing him, and in between, there is a situation. So, I do agree, at the rates that things are going, they both will die. Here, Yvonne says, danger. Yes, there is a lot of danger here. Like at every aspect, there is a lot of danger here. Linda Kutlia says, this situation, this is very complicated. This is a very complicated situation to be in. I wonder. Slindiwe says, there is a lot going on in this picture. What is the a lot? I want you to explain to us. What is the a lot that is happening in this situation here? Take a look at it, guys. We have here a man who's holding a woman who is about to fall off the cliff. We have a boulder or a rock crushing this guy. In between the two of them, there is a snake. What's going on here? Zanella says here, how I see the picture. Sometimes we try to save people without saving ourselves first. Okay? Sanelisiwe says here, sacrifices that we do without realizing that both of us are in danger. True. Sandra says, this pick analysis how we handle situations, and it involves a matter of death.
I think that's a very interesting comment to share.
Okay, Kumkati says, I remember when I was in another program at school, which was in Cape Town, and another homeless lady came to us students crying and claiming she loves us. And I remember it was a day before Mother's Day, and I said to her, Happy Mother's Day in advance, and she hugged me and cried. Wow, that's deep.
Yeah.
That must have meant a lot to her. I can imagine. That's really deep. And well done to you, Kumkati. This is the kind of attitude we need to have with people. This is how we need to treat people. Of course, with caution, but always treat people well. This is very important. Well done. This is a commendable behavior. Tidiso says it's complicated.
Yeah, I think some of them, they're turning their brains to get what is happening there.
Yeah, no, it's complicated. It's really complicated. Here, Peliwe says, see someone that is still suffocating with their life problems but still trying to save someone else, putting their life on the end life on the line, to save others. Okay. Bongani says, to me, honestly, this picture means we all go through challenges that should not stop us from helping one another.
I would like them to have just a different point of view when looking at this picture. From the point of view of that girl, what can she see? Do you think she can see the rock? Obviously, the snake, she can see it's really close to her. But do you think she can see the rock? And in case she can't see the rock, what are her thoughts in the sense of what the guy is doing to help her? Because to me, what makes a real difference is the things which we are not able to see in other people's life, the challenge they go through.
So true. That is so true. I think, Shaka, we should let people dissect this image a bit. You've had enough time to look at it. I think we can go for a quick break, a really, really quick break, or not. We'll see here what we do. And then we're going to talk about this because I see that some people are getting it, some are a bit confused and like, what's going on here? Why are they showing us this? So I think we can go for a quick break and then we can come back and talk about this because this is a very interesting picture. I don't know if anyone has come across this before, if anyone has seen this, but I think this is something worth us digging deep into, Shaka, and I want us to really go deep with this. Let me just prep here on my side for a quick break, and we are going to be right back.
Fear, you won't take me down. Hate, you won't steal my crown. I'm a king with no kingdom, a prince with no peace. You've had your day, yeah, but today that's not me. 'Cause when I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I lift my arms up, I cast my cares up with faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. Keep walk, yeah. Keep walk, yeah. So now we soldier on. Let love be the first and the last word on our tongue. Fight the good fight, push back the darkness, light up the night, light it up, light it up. When I walk through the fires of life, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, hallelujah, I'm redeemed now. I can feel my soul getting free now. Laying down my burdens, I'm free now. Saying hallelujah, I'm redeemed now. Hallelujah, hallelujah. When I walk through the fires of life, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. 'Cause you walk through the fires with me, so won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid. I lift my eyes up, I lift my head up, ain't like a child, no, no matter what, no matter what. Hey, when I walk through the fires of life, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no.
I was very empty. I had no sense of identity. I didn't know who I was.
I was the shyest kid alive. I had a low self-esteem, did not believe in myself.
I was very unhappy. I didn't have a personality, honestly, and I didn't have an identity. I was caught up with too many personalities.
I smoked, I drank, I had tongue piercing, and I was suicidal. I was very suicidal.
I had a superiority complex, believing that social interaction was the waste of my time and that I did not need any friends or anyone. And I was quite the depressed person.
I lacked confidence in myself. I had complexes of inferiority, and I always compared myself with people just to feel that I was important. The Holy Spirit is everything for me. He's my mother, he's my father, most of all, he is, sometimes we blame God because of problems that we face, but now, whenever I face a problem, I'm able to thank him because I know that he's definitely with me.
The Holy Spirit to me, he's my guide, he's a friend, he's the one who tells me off when I mess up and always motivates me, always pushes me to keep going no matter what.
The Holy Spirit to me is someone I can truly depend on. He is a friend, a family, and he is where I seek my joy and peace.
For me, he's my best friend, honestly. Like when things go wrong, he's always someone I can turn to, and I know that I can always go to him without the need to filter anything.
My best friend, basically everything to me. I wouldn't be Sean without him.
The Holy Spirit to me is more than just a friend, and I think he's just that person, when it's like that person who gives you that sense of peace and tranquility when your mind is questioning and everything, and it just calms you down. Now I don't need to seek validation from anyone. I am complete. There's this piece that, even when you're going through problems and things just don't seem to add up, you are able to move forward. It's something that I can't even explain myself.
Today, I'm like, whatever I want to achieve, I can go for it and I'm gonna achieve it because that's what I want. That's who I am today.
I have an identity. I know who I am, and I'm in love with what I am.
I'm happy, honestly, I'm at peace with myself. I don't see the need for me to drink, smoke, or date for me to, feel good about myself. I'm happy regardless of what I face in life.
Now I'm quite the eccentric person. I love smiling. It's become second nature to me, and I just enjoy interacting with people.
I am very confident, and I don't have to compare myself with anybody to feel that I am important. I'm different, and that's me.
He's my everything.
Basically everything to me.
The Holy Spirit is everything to me. So he's my everything.
The Holy Spirit for me is everything.
Askis, I forgot to unmute.
What
Forgive
is Bible
us.
Clock without it?
It's back, guys. Please, you don't need to comment anymore. It's back. It's back. We know. Please don't fight.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
It's back. It's back. You know, human error, guys. We're not perfect. Be kind.
Yeah, remember, try to see our point of view.
Our perspective. It happens, guys. It happens. We're so sorry. Sorry. We had to unmute here. It is unmuted. You should be hearing us now. Someone please comment there that the sound is back. As a belief, for peace. For peace sake, please, guys. It happens all the time. It's okay. It happens, guys. Human error. Please, let's be kind.
What is Bible Clock without that, man?
Aish. What is Bible Clock without its glitches, you know?
It's always there. I told it before. It's part of us already.
Let's go back. Thank you, Paco. Thank you so much. I received the forgiveness. Thank you.
I accept.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Let's not lose focus from the picture. Wait, the picture. Sorry. From this picture here. The situation stands. There is a rock on his back. There is a snake in between the two of them. And there is a woman hanging on for dear life. Shaka, you said something earlier on that you gave a hint that it's all about perspective, right? So let's switch things up. I'm going to get rid of this picture here and let's see things from the lady's point of view. Now we have here, let me do this. Let me fix that. We have here this perspective. Let's look at how she sees things. She sees a man who's probably struggling to hold on to her for dear life. She's seeing someone here who's trying to hold on to save her. But what she doesn't know is that on his back, there is a huge boulder. She sees the snake, but she doesn't see, well, he sees her, but
he doesn't see the snake.
He doesn't see the snake. And that's the perspective on her side.
And for one who sees it now, it's just totally different from the other one. Because obviously we're looking from her point of view, her perspective, but we have a bigger picture of the whole situation, which makes our brain to think in a different way. But I want you guys just to forget about the picture which we just had a while ago, and to think only about this one. Only about this one. There is someone who, this comment here.
Oh, from Spe.
Spelebona. From the woman's point of view, she thinks the guy is not giving his all to save her. It shows how we always expect people to do their best to rescue us without knowing what holds those people or what limits them to be able to rescue us or give us what we expect from them. The more reasons why many turn into depression.
That's so true. That's actually deep. She doesn't know the pain he's going through.
She doesn't even imagine, because how on earth would she imagine that at the back of on his back, he has a rock?
She can't see it. She literally can't visualize it. So in her mind, I can imagine how she's probably fighting this guy like, yo, this guy, if he could just put a bit more effort, then I'd be fine, I'd be safe. But she can't see what he's actually going through, the pain that he's carrying with him.
And it adds, because when you're desperate, trying to save your life, it's hard to understand people's pain. Even if she could see the stone, I believe that it would still be like, you know, that old story. No, there is a stone on his back, but it's not so bad. I'm here, I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm. That's so true. It's deep, guys. This is, and mind you, in life, do we not see people like that? We expect at times so much from people, but we tend to also disregard what they're going through that moment. Sometimes, we criticize, you don't greet, you don't smile, but we don't know what that person just went through. Perhaps they just didn't want to speak, and at times we lash on them, or we mistreat them, or we label them, disregarding that that person might have gone through something. They are in pain at this moment, and it's just too much to bear. Like this guy, it's too much to bear, Shame. The poor guy, he's struggling. But in her mind, it's like, you could just put a bit more effort.
Yeah, and as I don't remember who left that comment talking about from Cape Town, talking about that woman that she wished her a happy Mother's Day in advance. Just try to think if that mother perhaps has a child, she doesn't see this child for a long time. Just try to think about if she lost a child. It reminds of a story that this doctor, actually they say it's true. The doctor was about to operate a child, and he took a little while to come for the operation. The parents were complaining. Then when the parents were complaining, he said, "I'm sorry, I just lost my son. And still I'm coming here to operate your son."
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, and I think it goes alongside with that picture. And still we have other points of view, Uncle Vinny, that are interesting.
Let's take this one here. But hold on. Let me just fix something here. Now, let's look at the guy's perspective here. This is what he's going through. I just want to fix the picture here real quick. And because of his pain, he's probably thinking in his mind, can't she just put a little bit more effort just to lift herself so I could help her? Couldn't she just apply herself a bit more?
Or hold on to a rock, for example.
Yeah, make a way.
Yeah, you know that the ideas that just go on and on. He could just think like, why doesn't she use the other hand just to grab my arm and help me on this one?
Mm-hmm. That's so true. Like, why doesn't she just hold on, like both hands, and just take it from there? And here, Butler says, maybe the guy thinks the lady is not putting more effort into being saved, but she sees danger before her that she cannot climb up, and that's true. And mind you that, from his perspective, all she has to do is just lift. All she has to do is just rise. All she has to do is just put that little bit of effort, just a little bit more, and then she's going to be saved. And probably he's thinking, if I help her, she'll be able to help me. But she just needs to put that much of effort.
And there is always that thought that the people's problems are easier to be solved than mine.
Mm-hmm.
That's how people, they usually think, no, come on, my problem is too hard, but yours, you could just put a little bit more of effort and you would get out of the situation. And it happens to be, like he says here,
Penyu.
Sometimes we look at things in a different way, but without knowing the end of it.
It's that famous phrase, there's always another side to the coin. You can't look at everything one-dimensional. You can't look at everything with one perspective. There is the always side, and we need to develop the culture of understanding. I think understanding is something that goes, it's brushed off. It's something that's not really considered much. We are quick to judge, quick to point fingers. We are quick to label. Just because something never suited our preference or our likes or what we want, we're so quick to go and say, you see, that's why he's like that. But you don't know actually what was the cause, the origin of that situation. So it's important to always understand the other side of the coin in everything.
And it's about priorities as well, because in the moment that you are your only priority, you won't think about anyone else. You won't worry about anyone else. It's like there are people that it's me, and me, I, and I.
Me, myself, and I.
Exactly. It's like there is no one else. And in the end of the day, we can't just think about ourselves. Because there is someone who just said it that they could help each other. And that's true. Though they are in a very tricky situation, I think that would be a good word to say. They could help each other in the moment that their points of view is no longer about me, but it's about like we can do it.
That's so true. I like here what Kamuhelo says. This is simple. Just don't conclude everything without checking the facts. And that's something we don't do. We love, just rushing to these insane conclusions. We like judgment. We like, pointing fingers. We like doing all these things. It's easy to do so because it doesn't take much effort. It doesn't take much thinking or time to process. It's quick. You are like this because that's how they are. This person has always been emo. This person has always been depressed. This person is rude and whatever and dismissive. And, we're quick to point without understanding that every behavior, Shaka, actually has a cause. It has a root. Something led the person to behave like that. I was talking to some parents at the grounds the other day, and I said to them, you never raised your child to be bad. The bad behavior of your child right now is a consequence of certain circumstances that have been happening to them. Something in their environment, something at school, something with their friends, push them to behave that way. It's our job to find out what was the root of that problem and help them deal with it, instead of calling that child, a rude or disrespectful or, inconsiderate and they have no future. And then we start throwing these harsh words and we label them and so forth. Understanding is very important.
And you know that nowadays, people literally don't want to understand. I believe that comment sections is a very good example of what happens.
That's so true.
At times, and it goes like, what takes for you to go to the comment section of someone's pictures and just say how ugly you are? I remember not long ago, PJ and I, we were checking a YouTube channel, and in this channel there were few comments that like, okay, also the content was not the best. I'll be sincere, the way they were judging people, the way they were approaching. But literally takes nothing. How much do I pay? How much do I suffer just to go to your comment section and say, oh, how ugly you are? But what do I consider to be beautiful? It's like, this is my standards, but doesn't mean it's the world's standards. And you see that it creates, it's like a personality which everybody wants to reach, but no one is going to reach there. Everybody wants to be in a certain way. You see that today there is a certain hairstyle it's like, that's approved.
Yeah.
It's approved. If you have this hairstyle, you are with us. If not, you're not with us. There are clothes. And people, they just became toxic. They can't see something which they may not like that much. Let me go there.
That's true. That's really true. So, I think as we're approaching now the end of the Bible clock, let's talk about this. Let's really now talk about this. We all have a responsibility, Shaka. And I love that we are taking this direction in the YPG and we are applying it. And I hope that everyone took time to watch Wednesday's Something Extra. You took time. I'm sure in your respective branch, they are sharing the same spirit and the same thought. We need to start being considerate of people around us. In this situation here, she doesn't know the pain he's going through, and he's not aware of the pressure that she's under right now. And this happens daily. We come across so many people who are behaving a certain way because in their mind it's like they're both stubborn. She just needs to just put more effort, or he just needs to pull me in. But they don't understand that there is something happening behind the scenes. And we need to start being aware of this. What's going on behind the scenes? How are we treating people? Because maybe we judge people, we label them, we do so much against them, not knowing that there is something happening behind the scenes, something that we should be, as a family, supporting them and saying, you can come out of this pain. We can help you get rid of this pressure. That's the work of the YPG. Because I love our slogan, together as one, Shaka. When we're together as one, it means that you're not alone in this. We're together, we're united, and we're going to help you come out of this situation. So it's time for us to stop judging people. Maybe there's that YPG member who's so quiet, and we label them, he's always so quiet, he never talks to anyone. He or she is always, dismissive and rude. Instead of labeling them, why not find out? Are you okay? Would you like to talk? Even if the person doesn't want to talk that moment, but you say, whenever you're ready, we're here for you. That's a seed planted. You are literally giving that person hope and saying that, you know what? I came to this place. I wasn't judged. I wasn't mistreated. I wasn't, brushed aside or neglected. Someone actually reached out to me and helped me. And this is this kind of mentality which we need to instill in every YPG. The togetherness, the unity, that bond. When we do that, we change that person. That person will take what they received from the YPG and they'll spread it wherever they go. And for me, that's powerful, Shaka.
And that's not only about the YPG, but I see how the YPG has the power to change the society. Because at times, more especially when you're not a mentor, you're not a leader of a nation, or you're not ahead of a project, you may think, no, that's my leader's responsibility. No, that's everyone's responsibility. We all have the same responsibility of helping each other. A good morning, a good afternoon, how are you doing? That can change, that can save a life. That person who is perhaps thinking of committing suicide can change her mind just because of you went there. You spoke to her. And when we talk about the consequences, you see how it needs to be deep in our mind. We may not see the consequences after. You may not see that person change her life. You may not see the results, but that person will carry with herself something that will literally, as you said, change who she is, the way she thinks. She will take it ahead. And it will multiply. We just spoke that mood is contagious. What we do is contagious as well. It spreads. And actually, this is our desire, that it can spread like COVID. It should spread so that others may receive the same. And Uncle Vinny, I can tell you, one of the greatest thing about the YPG work, it's when after years, you meet that one person.
Years down the line.
Sometimes not even years, few months,
weeks.
And you see that smile. That's priceless. That's priceless. Even if your day is a bad day, even if your day is being like that day.
Horrible.
That smile on that face
changes everything. That is so true. And I like here what Blessing is saying. Blessing says, communicating is always the key. We can't read minds. It's true. I remember one therapy of love, Bishop Gerald and Ms. Togo were sharing an example, and then Ms. Togo, I think Bishop was upset, and then she says to him, can I read what's written on your forehead?
I remember this.
But think about that. You can't read what's on people's mind. Communication is key. Sometimes it's hard to talk since maybe you had an experience of talking and being judged. So this goes a long way. Let us just treat each other the same way we want to be treated. And sometimes, guys, we need to take that first step. It's not always where a person will just open up. Yes, we have people who will open up. Honestly, people will come and I'm going through the most. And we love that. But it's not most cases. Sometimes we need to take that first step and actually go and say, are you okay? Is everything fine? Do you need someone to talk to? Or just asking, how are you? Or even going to them and saying, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a good day. I hope today is the best day of your life. That makes a difference. Smiling at a person, Whenever we have people who come for the first time to the YPG, as you said, the mood is contagious. So should our smiles be. We receive them with that joy, that gladness, that happiness, regardless of who they are, the choices they've made, or how they look. Communication is key. Smile. Express that. Take the first step. Initiative. I think as the YPG, we need to practice initiative.
Yeah, and it was once said that people are like a house that can only be opened from the inside, but doesn't mean they can't hear you.
True.
And those voices coming from the outside is what's going to help them to open that door, to speak. As you said, not everybody's just going to open up and say, look, I need help. But I love what someone said here, that nonverbal communication is also communication.
Mohadi.
Yes, Mohad said nonverbal communication is also communication. And as our responsibility, we see the face, we see the signs, the way that person sits, where the person sits. And it's all about being word with that.
Yes.
Because if you just start your day, sometimes we're having such a good day that we just forget about everything else and everyone else.
That's so true, guys. It's really true. And Blessing says here, it all starts with you as an individual. Everybody who's listening to us right now, everybody who's watching us, this is only possible through you. This is the only way things are going to work, when you take that step. When you stop. If there's anyone, though I doubt, I honestly do believe that we don't have much of these cases anymore. I don't think it's as bad as it is now. But you need to take that first step as an individual, to smile, to wave, to be welcoming, to be receptive, to be hospitable, to be friendly, to give that contagious, joyful spirit to those around. Because at least that person will know that I have a home away from home. And that's the YPG. I know where I can go to. I know where I can stay and not feel judged or misunderstood and everything. It's the YPG.
And you know that you said a home away from home. But there are people, their situation, it's so bad that YPG is their only home at times. It's the only place where they can talk. It's the only place where they can communicate. It's actually the only place where they are asked if they're okay.
Yeah, that's so deep.
We've been through situations where we would talk to people, and you see that the YPG is the only place they can find it. And imagine if now in the only place where you can find it, people don't realize you.
That's sad, and we don't want that. We really don't want that. And one more thing, Shaka, I think PJ did this on Wednesday, and I think we should extend this. If any of you have been hurt once in the YPG, someone mistreated you, someone did something to you, you were hurt. Unfortunately, these things do happen. Do find space to forgive all of us. Could even be myself or Shaka or a mentor or whoever it is. We are human, we do make mistakes. We aren't perfect. I know we preach. We speak a lot, we teach. But that doesn't make us perfect. We all have our flaws. We all have our mistakes. We all at times, we have, unfortunately, there will be moments where the emotions do take over, and it happens. Do find space to forgive. And we believe that starting over, getting it right with the YPG, you can still find that happiness. Because some people also hurt from the inside. But I know that that's changing, and that's a good thing in the YPG.
It's true. And to let you know, we are here to talk. Because at times something happened in the past, and it feels like, no, this person doesn't want to talk to me. This person doesn't want to have this time with me. And on the contrary, we want what we want the most. You know why? Because a person who is hurt, when this person is healed, she's going to heal others. The same way she used to hurt others, Now she's going to heal others. And this is the journey of the YPG, is to help, is to heal people, is to give them this hope as we were speaking now. And as Uncle Vin just said, and I make his words my words, that if ever happens something, and even if it's someone else.
Yeah, it's not us.
Yeah, they might not ever be able to talk to this person again. But that they may find a space for forgiveness.
100%. I think, Shaka, we can wrap it up for today. I believe that this is something very powerful and interesting that we need to think about. We need to start considering perspective. What is everybody going through? What is everybody facing? And how am I looking at that? When I see someone who's down or rude or dismissive, even a bully at school, Shaka, it's very, it's very interesting. Even the bully at school, he gets bullied at home. Why do you think he behaves like that? It's because
it has a root, as you said.
There's a root. There's a reason behind it. So when we understand and we even reach out to such a person, we can turn that bully into someone who becomes a motivator, a supporter, a friend. But it all depends on what we spoke about today. Perspective. Consider the other side of the coin. Consider what the person's also going through, either the pressure or the pain that they're facing. Think about it. Think twice before you go and yell and fight back, and so forth. Think about that. Before you judge or label or discard or disregard or whatever it is, think about what's happening behind the scenes in that person's life.
True. And I just had one idea here. And those of you watching us, let's use the comment section of this live to do something different today.
Okay.
Not long ago, remember this guy, he commented one of the YPG pictures. He said, "How I miss you guys." And immediately I got a screenshot. I didn't know him. I shared it with the mentors of Park Station, and we made our way. We found out where he lived. And it was an amazing thing. We didn't know the street he lived. We knew the area. And it was so amazing that we parked the car in front of his house.
Wow.
Like in front of his house. We went out asking for him, and we were in front of his house. So I would like then to do two things in the comment section. Drop a message to someone who may need that message. Something you would like to hear in a bad day.
Or even tag them to this Bible clock.
Exactly.
You could tag someone who maybe is no more with us in the YPG, someone who left, someone who has been going through the most, and you've been trying to reach them out. Tag them to this. Tag them here or send them the link. Send them a message like how we do with the Help Project, isn't it?
Exactly.
Those motivational messages. Do it. As it was mentioned earlier on, I did forget the name. But we have to be the ones to take initiative at times. It all starts with us as individuals to do so.
And starting now. Like at times we have that bad behavior of postponing things. No, I'm going to start it. No, let's start it right now.
Yes.
I'm sure that all of them, they may know someone who used to be with us, who got hurt. Perhaps this person doesn't even want to hear about us now. So bad it was. But I am sure that with this new guidance, these new directions we've been through, it's going to help them to come back.
100%. I think then we can wrap up today's Vibe O'Clock. Tomorrow, PJ is going to be back here. Guys, please, in that case, pray for me, because tomorrow is the Grounds versus the Val versus Mtata and Qabecha. The last round of our Bible quiz. It's going to be crazy. Please keep the Grounds in your prayers.
How's your heart?
Yo, how's my sleep?
Is it there?
Exactly, guys. I've got the eye bags here, guys. It's rough, but
I'm gonna do a help project with Uncle Vino when we finish here, guys. I'll let you know about it.
I'm gonna ask Shaga for that bulletproof vest of his. I'm gonna ask him for it, and I know that he's going to borrow me, and I'm going to hopefully come out alive. But I trust my fam from the grounds as well. I know that they will rise above the occasion. So tomorrow, 6:30, we're going to be having the quiz, and it's going to be very interesting, ending off the competition. And we're going to be having the mega hangout, Shaka.
Mega hangout. How long since last mega hangout?
Yo, it's been a while. It's really been a while. It's really, 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 really
It's
been
gonna
a
be
while.
special.
Something super, super special. 24, I like to say 24-45-6. Some say 24456. Corner Emink and Kokone Drive. We are going to be having at the grounds the mega hangouts. I'm excited to see. PJ said he had some surprises at the mega hangout, so I'm keen to see what's going to be happening at our mega hangout tomorrow at the grounds. And there is a surprise. I got a message from PJ. Next week, we have a music competition coming up. YPG Records is going to be activated. Yes, I repeat, YPG Records. It's about time, but it's going to be activated. So PJ is going to give us more deets about that, and I'm sure that it is going to be something amazing. I'm excited now. I'm excited.
Wow.
I'm really excited for that.
Man, I can't wait for that. Can't wait.
I'm reading the comments here. Thank you for the prayers, guys.
Shaka, remember you're from our family.
I was advised to attend the Impossible Cases service. I'm going to attend. I do my chain of prayer. So yes. I believe that God is going to be fighting on behalf of the grounds. But all the best for Val and Mtata and Qabecha. It is going to be a nice ending to our competition.
Let the game begin.
Let the games end, rather. In this case. But that is it, people. Emihle, don't pray against the grounds. Pray for the grounds, not against.
Guys, I'm suspecting that some of these people, they just number 2. But okay, that's a one that has to close.
Anyway, guys, tomorrow, these platforms, 6:30, it is going down. Until then, see you guys, and I know it's going to be interesting. Bye-bye. Ish, I forgot to press take, so we're still on air. I forgot that it's on preview mode.
Oh, okay.
And it's good it happened because we didn't say the magic words. Shaka, what time is it? It's time to take off. Now